Hello, hello. It's a rainy day at Disneyland. We're here, we're gonna ride the Disneyland Monorail. In the rain, we're gonna wait for the front car here. In the next one, we're gonna get right in there, do a round trip around to the downtown Disney district, and then back here to Disneyland. Right now we're looking out over the submarine lagoon and the Finding Nemo submarine voyage there over to Matterhorn Mountain and the Matterhorn bobsleds. This monorail is about to depart, and we're going to get on the next one, which should be coming along in just a few minutes. This is Mike Celestino with Laughing Place.
Welcome to the Disneyland Monorail station. We've concluded the boarding of Monorail Red, your train. Monorail Blue will be here in about 5 minutes for Monorail Blue. All strollers will be folded before boarding the train, so this will be round trip service with the one that's downtown Disney.
There we go. Saying goodbye to Monorail Red here. So leaves the Tomorrowland station with that nice Mickey wrap on it for Get Your Ears On, a Mickey and Minnie celebration. There's the Autopia queue area across the way. Autopia doesn't look like it's running right now because of the rain. And back over to Matterhorn. Hi, Natalie. I don't know how well you can make out the rain, but it is coming down pretty hard here in Anaheim. There's Space Mountain way in the background. On the left there is Star Wars Launch Bay, formerly Innovations, formerly the Carousel of Progress, and it was America Sings for a while. We are in Tomorrowland at the original Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Here comes the monorail we're waiting for in the background there. You can see it through the trees. It's gonna come out on this track right there. There she blows. We're gonna get on that one. Going past the Matterhorn, curves around, winds its way through Fantasyland, back to Tomorrowland, goes past, it's a small world over there. Hi, John.
Toyota Monorail is arriving in just about 2 more minutes. Will be round trip service with the one stop outside the park at downtown Disney. If you're traveling with a stroller today, please make sure stroller does get folded up before boarding. Strollers must be folded before boarding the monorail.
Yes, I am going to ride all the way around. We're going to sit in the very front, the nose section, the front car of the monorail. Just waiting for it to make its way around. It should be interesting in the rain. I don't think I've done it in the rain before. See the raindrops kind of falling on the canopy. Let's see. Should be here any minute. There it is. You can see way in the background going around the Matterhorn. And then it's going to come around to us right here at the station in Tomorrowland at Disneyland. Here it is.
Alright, that's your train is on Temple Brook. Again, we need $8 strollers, hold the deck, and there's all the
Hi, Amy from Texas.
Service with one quick stop outside Park at Jensen Disney. Stand by for boarding.
There we go. We're gonna get right in there. They're having problems with this door. I saw them on a previous trip trying to get this working again, but that door is stuck on the monorail. So maintenance in progress right now, trying to fix this door here.
Obviously we're not opening car number 1, so let's go down to car number 2.
Can I sit in the nose?
How many in the group?
Just one?
One? Open the door?
Thank you. Do all the monorails have Mickey wraps? Yes, they do right now. For the Get Your Ears On celebration. And the wraps are different.
We're all set. The walking lab, almost set. Then I turned up the air, and I opened up the cloth, but I still want to fix
Very rainy today. Here you can see the rain falling there on the track, on the canopy there under the track. Yeah, you can ride in the front, just gotta ask. Just wait up by the front, by the yellow line.
You guys know where you head? What's that?
Going in.
Take off.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. We are now beginning a 2.5-mile journey riding aboard the Mark 7, the latest generation of Disneyland Monorail. When Walt Disney introduced this attraction in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the Western Hemisphere. Just ahead is Disney California Adventure, where you'll find Disney stories told in unique and exciting new ways. That towering fortress in the distance is home to the Timon Collection, where the collector showcases its newest acquisitions, the Guardians of the Galaxy. We're now passing Grizzly Peak, land of scenic wonders, where you can experience the beauty and exhilaration of free flight in soaring. Coming into view is Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and craft style of the 19th century. Arriving at Downtown Disney Station, gateway to the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort Hotels. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened. Then gather your belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the left of the monorail. Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Disneyland Resort. For those of you continuing with us, we'll begin our return trip to Tomorrowland in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Is everyone safe for the road trip back? Yeah. You guys safe for the road trip back? Yeah. Hang tight, we'll be out of here in a bit.
Alright, so that was kind of the short leg of the trip from Disneyland to the downtown Disney District. And then we're going to make a return trip all the way back past the main entrance plaza, past the Esplanade. We'll wind our way through Tomorrowland and Fantasyland and past the Matterhorn, then back to the Tomorrowland station at Disneyland. It'll just be a few minutes as we wait here. Asked if we can see the construction for the 4th hotel. I got some bad news for you.
I like the roller coaster actually. Is that your question?
There's the Rainforest Cafe right there. It's still standing. Panel. Here we go.
Copies. Clear for 2.
We're on our way back.
To those of you who have just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Watch your children, and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos,
This is
brazos,
Splitsville
pies
Bowling Alley.
abiertos dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar. Gracias.
This is the Indiana Jones.
We're now in route
Show
to our
building.
final stop, the Tomorrowland Monorail Station. Along the way, you can get a bird's-eye look at the downtown Disney District, Disney's Grand
We're
California
gonna pass by
Hotel
the main
Spa,
entrance to
and
Disneyland. This
Disney's
is sick.
California Adventure. To the left of the monorail is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world, including presidents, kings, and celebrities. It is the original Disney theme park, created and enjoyed by Walt Disney himself. To the right is our transportation plaza, where you'll find taxis, hotel shuttles, and public transit stops. We're about to enter Disneyland. Some of the clearances are pretty tight up ahead, so be sure to remain seated, keeping your hands and arms inside the cabin.
Are we gonna get off at this one?
Yeah, the next stop.
We're backing up hard. Lots of balloons.
There's like this whole car ride that we should probably go on.
Here's the Matterhorn.
This is Tomorrowland, a land inspired by science fact and fantasy. Below us is the Submarine Lagoon, where you can dive into a fantastic underwater adventure aboard the Finding Nemo submarine voyage. Across the way are the icy peaks of Matterhorn Mountain, home of the world's most famous bobsled run. And beneath us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can travel the road to tomorrow. As we cruise over Tomorrowland, our pilot would like to share a few program reminders.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome aboard Monorail Blue. This is your pilot here speaking. We are on approach to our final destination, the Tomorrowland Monorail Station. When the train comes to a full and complete stop, please lower your head, watch your step, and make sure you gather all of your belongings, because if you don't, I'll take them home tonight. I'm just kidding. I don't want to take your stuff home. For your enjoyment, the park will remain open until 9 o'clock. We have the Mickey Sensational Parade that's scheduled to step off at 6 o'clock, but that is weather permitting. Same with our 2 shows of Mickey's Mix Magic. We're supposed to have 2. First show at 7, a second show at 8:30. Once again, weather permitting. Alright folks, we're nearing our final stop where all guests will be required to exit. So please lower your head, watch your step, and have a fantastic rest of your day here at the Disneyland Resort. This is your pilot Harris signing off. Monorail Central, Monorail Blue, request clearance to your pilot.
To the right of the monorail, you just might spot the sparkling gold spires of one of Disney's most beloved attractions. It's a small world. And now we're riding alongside the happiest kingdom of them all, Fantasyland, home to Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters.
I think they closed the teacups. They're not here right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, this park does not do well in the rain.
No. So they shut rides down?
I see a lot of lights.
Yeah, auto will go down. I guess the teacups go down. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't rain that much here.
It really really doesn't. Just like this past couple of 2 weeks or so. Yeah, it's been rough. Yeah, especially when we had like lightning storms.
We're now approaching the Disneyland Monorail station, our final destination. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop.
I think there were only like
Then
5 rides
collect your
over that time.
belongings, watch your head, and step carefully from the train. On behalf of all of our crew, thanks for traveling with us. And we hope you'll have a happy and memorable visit here at Disneyland. This is the Tomorrowland Monorail Station.
Thanks. You got it, guys. Get you out of the rain for a little bit. Yeah. You got us here safe. Can you say thanks? We did it. Not bad for someone who doesn't work here. Guys, know we had much stuff. Bye. Good time at that. You got it, guys. Bye. Thank you. Okay, you got it. Have a good time at that. You got it.
Okay, that was it. Round trip on the Disneyland Monorail. It's raining. It's raining. Oh, it's coming down still. Sorry, the view was a little obstructed by the water on the canopy on the windshield. But it was a cool trip, nevertheless. I always enjoy doing that. Now we're coming around. We've exited the monorail loading platform. We're coming around to Tomorrowland. This is the Autopia attraction on the left here, which is shut down right now because of the weather. And I think what we're gonna do, if I could stream for another 10 minutes or so, I think we're gonna go into Star Wars Launch Bay over here where it's nice and dry and walk around there for a little bit. If you guys are okay with that, you could stick around and check that out. Thanks, Amy. It's a rainy day in Disneyland. They get all the ponchos and umbrellas. Hi, Tracy. Park doesn't look too crowded, which tends to be the case. Southern Californians are not rain people. We're gonna go in Star Wars Launch Bay. Yeah. Woo. So this used to be Innoventions. Before that it was America Sings. Before that it was Carousel of Progress. And right now it's kind of the temporary home of Star Wars in Disneyland until this summer when Star Wars gets a far more permanent home in Disneyland. And this will likely go away, I imagine. I'm guessing this is going to go away after Galaxy's Edge opens over there on the other side of the park. Look down, you passed it. What did I pass, Tracy? Thank you, thank you. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here you got the opening title crawl from Star Wars, but it's about Star Wars Launch Bay. And there's some props from The Last Jedi over here. The Echo Chamber. I'm not sure what you mean by that. And some more models and stuff from The Last Jedi. Then we got over here, there's a part of the model for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is just one small section. It's like probably 1/10, if that, of the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge model that was unveiled at D23 Expo 2017. And there are other parts of this down at Walt Disney World in Florida and Disney's Hollywood Studios. And it's just showing part of this city black spire outpost that is going to be kind of the central city area for Batuu, the planet Batuu, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. If you sit over here, you can watch some kind of behind-the-scenes videos with interviews of people from Lucasfilm and Imagineering and stuff like that. These are more Star Wars ships. You got the droid fighter, Republic gunship, Anakin's ship from the prequels. Here's the blockade runner from the first movie. This is the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. You got the Y-Wing from the first Star Wars Episode 4. This is X-Wing fighter pilot suit. The U-Wing from Rogue One. A B-Wing from Return of the Jedi. And this is a Resistance X-Wing from The Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Here's the Empire stuff. There's a TIE fighter pilot costume, a TIE interceptor from Return of the Jedi. This is Krennic's shuttle from Rogue One. This is Darth Vader's TIE Advanced from the first Star Wars movie. There's a First Order shuttle. I think Kylo Ren uses this in The Force Awakens. Imperial Star Destroyer from the original trilogy. And the Death Star, of course. And Darth Vader himself. And in this... Oh, I see. Is there somebody over there? Oh, yeah. We got a special guest. So here's Boba Fett in miniature size. And his dad, Jango Fett. And then Boba Fett's ship, the Slave One. And then look who's over here.
Enjoy your day. And please, don't cause me trouble out there.
Oh, I just want to say hi. Is that okay? Hi, Boba Fett. How are you?
Why? Don't I look happy?
You do. You do look happy. It's nice to meet you.
No. Look who it is.
Yep.
Jabba was just asking about you.
He was. Oh,
I'll
gosh.
tell him you're still breathing.
Thank you. Thanks for letting him know about that. I know he's concerned. There's Boba Fett. Wow, you got a cool jetpack, and he's got the blaster and everything. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Stay off my scoops.
Okay. Talk to you soon, Boba Fett. Here's the Djarik hollow chessboard. And there's this is all in Arabesh, the Star Wars language here. At one point I tried to translate all that. It's going to be a lot of this around Galaxy's Edge when that opens. And here you can play some Star Wars video games, Lego Star Wars. And you can build a bunch of Legos in here. You can build... Oh, cool. So this guy built something right here. Oh, cool. That's a droid. Nice. I was playing some more Star Wars games. Then over here, you can meet Chewbacca. It's a 20-minute wait, or I'd go in there. gonna get some copyright flags for this music. Here's Darth Vader on the dark side. He's also got a 20-minute wait. And here's the gift shop area of Star Wars Launch Bay. We've got a bunch of Galaxy's Edge merchandise. Some water bottles and tumblers and hats and shirts and artwork you can buy. And then there's Darth Vader, Darth Vader's head and the top of his torso. And then there's some Lucasfilm merch. And then we've got just some more Star Wars. This is all cool. This is like blueprints of the ships. Millennium Falcon, lightsaber. I've got Star Wars on the brain lately. And lately, I mean the last 38 years. 39, I guess. Here's a big size version of the original Kenner Darth Vader action figure. I don't know why you would want that, but it costs $2,800.
With the like the original saber on the toy.
That's the original.
You can get some phone cases, all Star Wars phone cases. Actually, there's some non-Star Wars ones in here too. Hercules, Pocahontas, Moana. Sure, sorry. And then, oh yeah, this stuff over here is always really cool. This is, so I have a feeling this is the kind of clothing, the apparel that you're going to be able to buy in Galaxy's Edge. It's kind of like in-universe themed. And this kind of resembles like Kylo Ren, I think. It's got the Imperial insignia on there, or the First Order insignia is a little different, I think, but it's Imperial. So, you know, Disneyland has a policy where you can't wear a costume that's like a recognizable character, but you can get this clothing that looks like it's something Star Wars characters would wear, like the background characters. But you can also buy, this is Han Solo's jacket from Solo, A Star Wars Story. And you got like a Rebel insignia on this orange jacket here, so you kind of look like a X-Wing fighter pilot. And there's a shiny gray one. And you get some personalized name tags. This one looks like Luke's jacket from The Empire Strikes Back when he's on Bespin. So that's cool. And there's a bunch of statues. These are the 6th scale, I think. C-3PO, R2-D2, Rey, Darth Maul, R2-Q5, who's the evil droid on the Death Star in the first movie. Jawas, got a bunch of different stuff. There's Han and Carbonite. And then there's comics and Star Wars novels. And you get lightsabers and other such stuff. And then there's a life-size statue of a First Order Stormtrooper who you can actually see walking around the park in Tomorrowland here. And then there's some artwork inspired by Star Wars, a whole bunch of different stuff. Here's more clothing and backpacks. Yeah, and this is more of this like in-universe style. Like it doesn't belong to any specific character, but I think they're testing that this is this kind of thing that you'll be able to buy in Galaxy's Edge and wear it and walk around like you're living in Star Wars, which I think is a really great idea. Because it's supposed to be totally immersive, you know, like you're living in that world. So it would be cooler if guests are actually wearing appropriate clothing as well. There's some more statues. Boba Fett, Kylo Ren, Darth Vader. All right, that's pretty much it of Star Wars Launch Bay. And we're past a half hour here, so we're gonna wrap it up. Let's go out through the exit. There's Autopia across the way. It's still raining, it looks like. Thank you. Let's find a good place to stop over here, and we'll wrap it up for today. But we're doing these live streams like once a week here from Disneyland, so definitely keep tuning in. Let's get Space Mountain in the background as we wrap up. Rainy day, but it makes everything look nice and shiny. Okay. Spin around. Let's spin around. All right, there's Space Mountain. Thanks so much for watching. This is Mike Celestino with Laughing Place. Ask a cast member about the echo chamber. Somehow I've never heard about this echo chamber. Maybe I have and it's just slipping my memory, but I'll ask about it. Thank you. And I know you can't see Space Mountain there because the brightness is too contrasty. There we go. So I'll see you next time. This is Mike with Laughing Place. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.